Hello again, it's Julie. Do you ever think that you are an imposter, or do you suffer from imposter syndrome? I know I do sometimes, and today I was just asked if I would do something for somebody. I'd just opened an event, and I went, oh my gosh, but why would you want me? I don't know anything. Nobody would want to listen to me. And all these things started to go around in my head, and it was because sometimes I feel, well, I'm an imposter because there's other people much better qualified than I am out there. So I had to give myself a little bit of a talking to, be nice to myself, be kind to myself. And then I decided maybe there's many of you out there who also suffer from that imposter syndrome sometimes too. And it causes us stress, and we put so much stress on ourselves because we don't trust ourselves. We never think we're good enough, when actually we are more than enough. So, the imposter syndrome, there are quite a few types, but these are the ones I can think of off my head right now. The perfectionist. This is the person who sets such high standards for themselves, and they experience really intense feelings of shame and self-criticism when they don't measure up, or they think they don't measure up. They rarely ever celebrate their successes or their achievements because their focus is always on they could have done better. And perfectionists, they really give themselves a hard time. They cause themselves so much stress. I always say to them in my therapy room, there's no such thing as perfection. You'll never get there. Strive for excellence, because excellence is doable. So, are you one of those? I have quite a few people who I see have coached over the years who really are perfectionists, and they really, really do struggle. And then you have, the superhero. Yes, the superhero. The imposter syndrome makes you believe that you're a fraud. And to compensate that, you push yourself to work harder than everybody else, and you never stop pushing yourself. Push yourself till you're completely stressed because you're the superhero. And many mums these days are like that. They're the super mum because they run a perfect home and they've got the perfect family, and they run a high-end job, and they achieve. And the stress this causes them because they think they would be an imposter if they didn't manage to be a superhero. The natural genius. Yes. Well, this is the person who, when they're learning something new, they expect to succeed and be the best at it the first try. And then they feel very ashamed or very upset with themselves when it takes a little bit longer than what they thought they should be able to do or achieve. We can't all be perfect at anything the first time we try something. But the natural geniuses, well, they think they can, and they beat themselves up. Give yourselves a break. We can't learn something in a second and be an expert, or very rarely. And then there's the people who are going to learn, the soloists. They believe that they have to handle everything alone, everything on their own, because if they need others to help them to achieve their goals or whatever it is they want to do, it makes them feel like they're a fraud. And you'll refuse help, or they will refuse help to prove that they're not a failure. It doesn't matter how much stress they put on themselves and have to push themselves and work overtime and extra hard. But if they really believe that if they have to ask for help, that they are a failure, and they're not. But we all do these things to ourselves. And then there is the experts. You measure, or they measure, their values based on how much they know about something, and they never feel qualified enough or that they know enough, and they push and they push and they push themselves. They have the biggest fear that people will find out that they're inexperienced and unknowledgeable if they don't know something fully. And they put so much stress on themselves. So really, you probably recognize yourselves, maybe you do, in some of those situations. There's probably more, I just can't think of anything anymore right now. And I do at times suffer from imposter syndrome. Sometimes I think, why would people want to listen to me? What do I know? And I have to talk to myself. So give yourself a break. Talk to me, talk to a therapist if you really, really find life hard and stressed and that you are suffering from any imposter syndrome. Ask yourselves why you want to push yourself so much and why you are so hard on yourself. Message me on here and let me know what you do to yourselves or why you think you're an imposter. Please do like this video if you like what you hear. Please do comment if you would like to hear more, or follow me on my Instagram pages, Judy's Conscious Connections, or on my Facebook pages and groups. And if you haven't already subscribed, please just subscribe to this channel. It is free, and the more subscriptions we get, the more I can offer you. Thank you for listening, and remember, love yourself. You're worth it. Be kind to yourself. None of us are imposters. We're human beings. Thank you for listening.